Wow. So, several years ago, I used to go to these toy shows in Greensboro, and I found a bag of these little figures. I think the guy sold them like $2 each, basically, so I just got the whole bag. Look how freaking tiny they are. Let's take them out and take a look at these. These are little teeny tiny micro transformers. I don't even know if they're legit, like, owned by Transformers. I doubt it. They're not the world's smallest Transformers as far as I can tell. Alright, so here's one of the yellow guys. I don't know their names. I know the Stunticons, I know Minosaur, and I know a few other names, even though I do get Wild Rider and the other ones mixed up. I think Wild Rider's Lamborghini. He's my favorite. So he turns into the robot mode. It's pretty much G1 as far as the actual, handling of it. G1 didn't have that much posability, but neither does this. So I'm guessing it's missing the spoiler in the back. And then it even has the little flip over motors and everything. Alright, so, and it appears, well, I thought there's some attached, like, see, they even have like the little fist. And this is my favorite one, the Lamborghini, because it's Lamborghini. They're going into the teeny tiny itsy bitsy Minosaur. And look how extremely tiny that is. Ooh, here's a side swipe. I think this was Wild Rider. Nope. I'm going to say breaker. Break something. I don't know. Speaking of break, I better be careful because these are teeny tiny and they're also fragile. They are fragile. Alright, so here we have it in... Well, I'm trying to get it into that mode. Here it is in that mode with the foot sticking, or the hand sticking off the end of it. Okay, so to get into robot mode... Oh, they do pull apart. Okay. I wasn't sure they were going to pull apart at first. That folds off the back. Oh, see, it doesn't fold completely off the back, so... Nope, it's one piece. So that's just one piece, so it can't fold down neatly, unfortunately. Okay, so there's... I can't remember his name. Wild Rider or Breakdown. I get them mixed up. So it's got the little feet, but yet the yellow doesn't have any little tabs. He does have that, so maybe he's supposed to be a foot. I don't know. I remember they were interchangeable. The real things were interchangeable as a kid. Like, you can make the legs and the hands the same thing. So they're not going to be completely like the same thing. Does his head not go in there? I don't think it does. Unless I'm sticking in the wrong place. Oh, I see what happened. Somebody broke a head off in there. Well, we better not try that then. I have to get some pliers to get it out. Alright, let's look at one of my favorite G1 characters, figures. It's Sideswipe. In a robot mode. Look at that. Pretty nice. He's about as articulated as the original one. Okay, so let's fold him back into the Lamborghini mode. I might have to keep this one and put the rest of them into storage because this one's just so cool. When you see these, it's just so cool. Alright. Oh man, that is sweet. Look at that little Lamborghini. That is smaller than a Hot Wheels. I can't speak English right now, but it's really cute. It's really neat. Okay, that one stays in my room, actually. Just love that one too much. Alright, here's Blaster. Let's see if his hands will come out. Looks like they do, but I have such big fat fingers. I have my doubts. Alright, and his you know how the elbows... Oh, okay, never mind. They do come out, like, sort of. All the way, though. Oh, okay. Of course, they come out a little too far, unfortunately. His head comes out and spins around, just like the real one. Of course, the real one doesn't... The hands don't come out like that on the real one. They're a little bit different. Does the feet actually come down? Wow, they do. Okay. That is pretty amazing. Now, this one feels fragile, too. I don't know if the legs are going to come apart anymore. Oh. Okay, see? I should just call my channel I Break Stuff. Because I clearly do. Alright, there we go. So that's Blaster. It looks pretty good. I have no idea where he got these at. I don't know where they're originally from. I have my serious doubts that they're actually real. This one says 2006. I can't even read it. But maybe you can read it right there. Alright. So let's fold him back up. Now, in the real one, there's a lot more folding going on, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that done. How does this... Oh, okay, look. It does. Okay. There's no handle to pull up for the blaster mode. I didn't check the cassette deck to see if there's actually one in there or if it comes open or anything. It does come open. Is there a cassette? I can't tell if that comes out. Alright. This is going to take some tweezers to get that out. Okay. I don't see any way to peg it in. So I guess friction. Very little friction, but somewhat friction. I don't think that comes out. I think it's just there. It's part of it. And let's see. Can you see from the side? Because even with my glasses on, I can't tell what that is. All right. Oh, and there's the other guy. There's a twin blast or twin cast or whatever. Does he have a leg? I don't think so. Oh, there it is. All right, so I found twin cast leg. That's basically Blaster 2.0. It's going to do the same thing, but this time that piece of plastic inside, I really feel like it comes out. Oh, wait, it slid. It definitely comes out then. Because when I pushed it, it slid back into it. See? Okay, well, I don't know if you can see it, but it slides in. Oh, there it comes out. See? Evidently, there was something on there that came out to pseudo transform, I guess. Well, that's fairly interesting. Okay. So the look set does come out. Well, that's good to know. It's just that the side, it's the same color, so it just blends in too well. All right, so who have we not seen yet? Oh, I found his spoiler. Spoiler alert. Okay. Okay, so we got the six-wheeled car, which is really strange. That's why I never did like this car. That's why I don't really remember his name that well. This is one I definitely did not have. I had, Sunstreaker. Or it could just be a Tigertron. Yeah, it's really more technically. It's because it's basically, it transforms like him. Sideswipe. So this is a Tigertron then. It's not Sideswipe. Or it's not Sunstreaker. Let's see. What did they call it? Not Tigertron. It was something like that. It was basically, it was the yellow version. I got one. I think it was a Japanese only. From the Masterpiece or something. There was a yellow version of Sideswipe because originally that was the colors. There was yellow and red for the Diachrome. All right, that's going to stay in my room because I love Lambos and two Lambos that are teeny tiny Transformers. I do like Minosaur a lot too. So he looks like a mess, especially with that broken part stuck off in him. Oh, look. Look. Oh, I did not see him. He blended in too well with the... He was camouflaged. All right, let's open him up. See if he transforms. If only I had bigger... Not bigger feet. Bigger... I was trying to say he has big feet. There we go. He transforms almost like the real thing. So the feet are a little bit big. That means his hands are going to be big too. You know what they say about people with big feet? They have big hands. I never understood that. All right, there we go. Nope, his hands are kind of tiny. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I keep thinking I hear the phone ringing because all day long I've been getting calls from telemarketers. It's very irritating. Very irritating indeed. And the one time I'm actually trying to pay attention because I might have sold my house. So we'll see. That looks really good in my opinion. He feels actually more thick and more sturdy than the other ones. He might have to stay in here just because he's really cool. So I might keep these three because, well, I'm going to keep all of them, of course. Let's see. I don't really like the way he looks, though. He looks really like, you know how generic ones turn out? He feels really generic. And you're like, yes, but he's a Lamborghini. But he just feels really flimsy. Let's see how he feels in car mode. Like, if I get him all packed up in car mode, maybe he'll be just right. Okay, well, I'll keep him in car mode, maybe. I mean, okay, so let's compare him side by side. It's actually a little bit bigger, which is ironic because in the original G1, this guy was smaller than him. All right, let's see if we can transform it. His name is not Minosaur. His name is, oh, man. Can't remember his name off the top of my head. There, his chest came off. He's got all his weapons, though. He's got, there's the crotch plate. It goes down here. Oh, there's another piece broken. Fantastic. But if you put them together, maybe it won't be noticeable. All right. Does he have his face plate? Oh my gosh, I did not see Shockwave. All right, we gotta look at Shockwave. Let's try to put him back into robot mode. Or car mode. I mean, robot mode is going to be damaged, unfortunately, because you got to put the feet forward. Put your best foot forward. Well, he only has 1 foot, technically. So his robot mode would look like this. So let's see. If I put this back together on this part, he can at least clamp on and be in truck mode. There we go. Now, the Transformer version of this one, I have not yet seen it anywhere. We don't have a Target, and I don't want to shop there anymore anyway, even if I did have one. All right. That's so flimsy, though, because it's not got both things holding it. Oh, that's so sad. This is one of my favorites. I think he's really cool. I liked it, the original when I was a kid, and then I liked the bootleg one. I got several bootleg versions of him. I got a small one, a bigger one, like I guess original size one, and then this tinier version. But I don't see his face paper. Let's look at Shockwave. Or his actual colors are more like Shockwave, which is the Radio Shack version, which I think is called Galactic Man or something. Wow. He looks really good. He's very clumpy. Ah! Great. The head's on the floor under my feet. Fantastic. So I was about to say, he's really flimsy, and I just proved it. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, if he was in better condition, like as far as his flimsiness, he would definitely be one I'd keep in here. But like I said, I just lost his head, so there's no way I'm going to try to transform him. He just feels really like he's going to break, evidently. And then we have Silver Streak, or Blue Streak, yeah. I never could remember which one he was called. He's pretty tight, and he's not as bad as the Shockwave, unfortunately. Wow, look, there's little arms. Dang, he's actually probably better than the Repro I got. Whew, I feel like I'm going to snap him in two, though. He still feels very fragile. Do his legs come apart? He's pretty cool for his size, but he still feels like I'm going to snap him in two. I'm breaking. That's not bad, though. I got to remember to get his head before I step on it and crush him into the other, under the bed. I'll never see him again, and the cats will probably eat him. So let's see. We pop this up. And then one of the arms has to go up when it's going on. I think it was this arm. Like it was doing a different thing. Oh, let's see. That's pretty cool. Looks really good, though. But these feel like really cheap plastic, so I mean, this one, these all feel kind of cheap, but I mean, like how they hold together. And this one feels like it's the most sturdy of all of them, honestly. That's really weird. Well, I'm just absolutely blown away by how cool they are. I just wish they weren't so flimsy and fragile, but it could be whoever took care of them before, but I have my doubts. I'm pretty sure they came off the factory like this. It's probably some bootleg company, especially his head. I mean, I could try transforming him without his head. I mean, that stupid cord, though. Where the heck is it supposed to go now? Let's put his arms in front. Oh, does he come with his little... I doubt it. All right, the thing that you put on him, you know, to put his arms together into one single barrel, I guess you call it. All right. I'm just afraid I'm going to snap his arms off at this point. Yeah, I mean, okay, so if you're going to transform him into shockwave, or into a gun mode, you pull these down, you push his legs together, which looks like they can be pushed together. Like I said, I'm just afraid I'm going to snap things off of him. You pull that down, you pull the little thing up. This goes right here, evidently. Couldn't remember, it's been so long. I didn't have shockwave when I was a kid. I have the Masterpiece version, but my cousin Marty had shockwave. He had shackwave, actually, which I thought looked cooler because, I mean, I don't think purple's not cool, but I mean, it's like purple, 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 and then it's only he's got this really cool coloring scheme. So I do like this version of him. I don't know. He might have to go up on my shelf, even though I don't want to transform him. He might have to go up just because he looks so cool. Does his handle go down at all? That's one thing I didn't like when I was a kid about Marty's. The legs felt very, very flimsy. Oh. So, oh, did we miss Jazz? We missed Jazz. How do we miss Jazz? He's got very similar transformation to. Sorry. To Silver Streak. Sorry, I am going to need get some water soon. Hold the arms up. And it looks like I'm out of, I can't talk anymore because my throat. Sorry if that's coming across really loud. I don't know, maybe his arms fold up a different way. They don't have any articulation to them, so I can't like bend them or anything. Oh, okay, maybe that's a trick to it. All right, I bet that has something to do with it. Yeah, there we go, like that. So remember, these aren't those world's smallest. To my knowledge, they're not. I only have a few of the world's smallest, like Thrust is one I have, definitely. I don't know where all those got to, though. But let me know below if you know anything about these, because they feel like maybe they're bootlegs of the world's smallest. I gotta remember to make sure I don't crush his head under my foot. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you know anything else about these. Thanks.